Hi guys, so this is 10.2, and again, this goes along with the notes that you'll be putting into your math notebook for lesson 10.2. Make sure that you write down the key idea. For this lesson, it's about probability. So the probability of an event is a number that measures the likelihood that the event will occur. So how likely something's going to occur. Probabilities are between 0 and 1, including 0 and 1. So that means we're talking about fractions of a whole or percents, whichever you guys prefer to think of it as. We can't go greater than 100 and we can't go less than 0%. All right, so that's why this diagram in front of you is really, really helpful. Some problems will ask you how likely is it? What is the likelihood of an event taking place? And so you'll need to reference this little line graph to help you understand about how likely an outcome is. Back and take a look at this little graph, and if we're in 80%, I would guess 80% is in this area here-ish, right? 80%. 80% is between the word likely and the word certain. I can only do the word certain if I am at 100%. Since I'm not at 100%, I'm going to have to err on the side of saying likely. For the first one, we're talking about chance of thunderstorms, which is very relevant because we constantly check our phones to see what the weather's going to be like on a particular day. There's an 80% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow. Describe the likelihood. So I'm not just going to guess. I'm going to go. So for this event, it is likely that there will be thunderstorms tomorrow. This question is asking us the probability of rolling an odd number. So now we're getting more specific. No longer are they saying how likely is it, now they want an actual percentage. So this is going to require a fraction. This is something that you can just memorize. This is not anything new, but the probability of an event is the number of favorable outcomes over the number of possible outcomes. Okay, so the bottom number is always going to be large. Okay, this question's asking about the dice again. We're rolling that number cube, and the question is, what is the probability of rolling an odd number? Okay, so if we're talking about odd numbers, then we only have the number 1, the number 3, and the number 5. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 options here for rolling an odd. So I would put a 3 in the numerator. Wow, I just covered that up, sorry. 3 in the numerator, and in the denominator is the number of possible outcomes. So on that number cube, there are a total of 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will put a 6 in the denominator. Now I simply simplify that. Looks like I can divide the top and bottom by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the probability here is 1 over 2, which is the same thing as 50%. This problem is getting slightly more complicated because now they're asking you to use probability to determine an outcome. So the question is, what is the probability that you randomly draw a short straw from a group of 40 straws when we have this probability of 3 over 20? How many are actually short straws? So I'll start by taking the probability. They're giving me 3 over 20, and I'm just going to set up a equivalent ratio. There are apparently 40 straws altogether. See, group of 40. That means that there's 40 total, and the total apparently goes in the denominator. So I'll say 40 here, and the question is how many are short? So what I'm looking for is the x in the numerator. Okay, and you can solve this any way that you like. Personally, I like butterfly multiply or cross multiply, so I will use that method. Okay, so starting with the 40 and the 3, 40 times 3 is 120, and 20 times x is 20x. How do I isolate the variable? In other words, how do I get the x by itself? I'll divide both sides by 20 to get rid of this 20 here. Divide both sides by 20. So now on the right-hand side of my equation, I have an x, and on the left-hand side, looks like I've got 6. And that means that 6 out of 40 straws are short.